Well, now that the temperatures have warmed up, of course, it's patio season in Columbus, Ohio. And you know what makes Columbus great? It's some of the best patios in central Ohio. Like, we're on top of the Smith Brothers hardware store. Beautiful facility and patio called Juniper. This place is incredible. We have a lot on today's show. You don't want to miss 1 minute. I'm Mike Kilburn, and along with Renee Warner, we're out and about checking out patios in Columbus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
You know, the Smith Brothers hardware building has been an historic site and a landmark in Columbus for years. But I'll tell you, they have a landmark that you don't want to miss, and it's called Juniper. It's up on the rooftop of the Smith Brothers building, and it is great. And we talked to Todd Kimmerer, who told us about the history of the rebuild of the Smith Brothers building. This building is amazing. I've watched it for years. I've seen the news stories. Tell our viewers a little of the history.
Well, in 1997, we started construction, moving our first tenants in 1998. And it's a remarkable history of converting the Smith Brothers hardware building into an office building in which we have 700 people work in the office by day. And we have venues for dining and events at night and weekends. Our vision was to have some of the most stimulating, dynamic environments to really bring out the creative juices for people that work here.
I got one word for this place: breathtaking. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the venue.
Venue is amazing. There's nothing like it in really the entire state. We're 150, 200 square feet larger than any rooftop in Chicago. So you really have to travel to get anything like this anywhere. Full view of the downtown skyline. This canopy opens and closes depending on weather. Same with the west walls, all open. They're bifolds. So we can be completely outside and still have a nice flow of cool air from our HVAC system.
Let's talk about the event center. If you want to have a wedding, if you want to do those kinds of things.
We do between 180 and 200 weddings a year between Juniper, the venue, and the loft. The venue and the loft are more industrial looking, beautiful, beautiful spaces. I've been down here about 15 years, and we've just continually grown.
I can't think of a better venue. This place is beautiful on top of the old Smith Brothers hardware. What an amazing venue.
It really, really is. The other thing nice is we have parking. If you don't want to travel around the short north making the laps looking for a space, we have over 300 parking spaces on premise that are available for your events and for in the evening. So free parking right on the space. Makes it easy to get in and out.
Well, Coastside's got a new venue. It's called City View Patio. And boy, you talk about a fantastic view. It's family friendly and pet friendly. And we talked to Alexis to learn more. Tell us about what's going to go on here this summer.
Yeah, so here at City View Patio, on certain Wednesdays from about June 20th through August, you're going to be able to stop on by for some awesome happy hour drink specials, some food specials, maybe even play some giant board games. It'll be a lot of fun.
What do you think is the best thing about City View Patio?
I think the best thing about City View Patio is this amazing view that's right behind me. It's an awesome place to stop by, get some drinks with some friends, hang out, and that's your backdrop.
What was the motivation for doing a patio here?
I think that we just wanted to connect a little bit more with the community, allow them to come on by and hang out in maybe what might be a familiar space and see an awesome familiar place.
You know what's really cool about Cosi and the whole Franklin area, it's starting to really come into its own. We're starting to see a new construction, and this is a great addition to what's here.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree.
So, Alexa, I understand you're doing trivia here.
Yeah, absolutely. So when City View Patio is open, one of the really cool things that we have going on is trivia.
So, Alexis, what should people know that are coming to visit City View Patio?
Yeah, there's a couple cool things. So first of all, City View Patio is family friendly. friendly. And if you've got some four-legged family members, you can bring them too.
Well, Alexis, when can we come and enjoy City View Patio and this great view?
Yeah, so certain Wednesdays, you can check cosi.org for exact times.
And of course, always something going on here at COSI. We want to mention that. Come to the patio, but there's also a lot of great stuff going on inside, right?
That is absolutely right.
Fantastic. Alexis, thanks so much for being on the show.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Walters at the Manticore on South High has delicious food, a beautiful patio, and phenomenal service. I sat down with Walter on his patio to talk about his fantastic service and 2 dishes you can enjoy this summer. Why do people love to come to Walters at the Manticore? I know it's the food, but it's also something more. Tell us about that.
I was raised with the idea that people can forget about the bad food, but they never forget about bad service, bad treatment. So we focus on a good hospitality. People come in, we talk to them, we say hello, not just like hello. We're happy to see them, happy to, they make us who we are. And then food is the last.
Let's talk about your beautiful patio. I know that you're growing things that you also use. Tell us about that.
So we try to use every single inch that city gave us. We have cucumbers, peppers, all the herbs. We have grapes here. A lot of people tell me, why don't you make wine? Not enough. But we try to use all of it.
Let's talk about your menu, because people come here for the food as well as the service. Tell us about these dishes we're about to eat today.
Well, we have pork schnitzel. It's cast iron. It's lightly breaded. You can cut it with a butter knife, or actually you can cut it with your fork. When you go out and then you're leaving home, you want to find home. We're not focusing on small dishes. We're focusing on a real, legit filling plate dishes like mom or grandma will cook you. This is a Mediterranean salad with a fresh cut wild Atlantic salmon. We have spring mix, romaine. We have feta, olives, capers, artichokes, onions, tomatoes. Anything that you can possibly think that you have around, they're all in there.
Tell us how we can find you and more information about Walters at the Manticore.
976 South High. We just came up with a great website. Check out my website, waltersatthemanticore.com.
Well, we found a great patio in Canal Winchester. It's called Village Wines and Bistro. And this place has American cuisine. It's got a wonderful patio, as you can see here behind me. Craft beer and some wonderful wines. They even have paintings inside, and they have a Sunday brunch they just started on April 29th. You can enjoy a beautiful breakfast out here on the patio. Friday nights, they're even featuring some live entertainment. We talked to Rex, and he told us more. Tell our viewers a little bit about this. You know, one of the things about Canal Winchester, it's just coming alive, and there's a lot going on here. And boy, you see, well, this is a big part of it.
Absolutely. We took over about 2 years ago. We've expanded our hours to 7 days a week. We do Sunday brunch. We do eclectic American contemporary cuisine, featuring specials every weekend. And we recently started doing a weeknight special where we do burger and beer on Mondays. Tuesdays is pasta night. Wednesdays is lady night. And then taco Thursdays, where we do a special taco every Thursday. Friday, Saturday, we just sort of open it up, try and do something different. And it's been a huge success so far.
Let's talk a little bit about your patio, because this is our patio show, and people are looking for great patios to go and enjoy during the summer months.
Absolutely. We've just gotten some new umbrellas out there, made it look nice and pretty. Did some new landscaping. We're going to start featuring some live music if we can ever get that weather to cooperate on Fridays and Saturdays.
We're working on it.
Absolutely. And it's just been huge. We've had Art in the Park and the Scioto River Valley bike race. The patio was a huge hit then. Definitely kept it full. And from there, I mean, we've just really tried to utilize it and expand it as much as we can.
Give us some contact information where people can find you here in Canal Winchester. I'm sure they're going to want to come down here and try this patio out and some of the great food here.
We're right on the main drag. It's 10 South High Street, Canal Winchester. It's right off the High Street exit when you get off 33. Contact phone 614-833-2828. VillageWinesCW.com is our website. And you can also find us on Facebook or Instagram.
Well, I'm sitting on the patio at Starliner Diner enjoying some of the new summer menu items. And what a great patio, a great place to enjoy here in the Hilliard area. We talked to Ronnie and learned more about what you're going to find and what a great community partner. And we couldn't imagine a patio show without Starliner Diner. So what does it mean opening up the patio now this time of year?
Oh, the patio is amazing. We look forward to it all year long. It's bright, it's sunny. We're right on the main drag in Old Hilliard, so there's people and there's music on the weekends, and it's just a good time for everybody.
Well, I would assume that with summer, we are going to see some new items on the menu. So what do you got?
Absolutely. First, I have our cheeseless veggie pizza. This is perfect for sharing, sitting around, having a drink, passing the pizza around. Just vegetables and smoked chili sauce, no cheese. It's a little light. It's nice when it gets hot outside. I have the Veracruz salad. This is romaine lettuce salad. It's got tomatoes, tomatillos, avocados, and then it's tossed with olive oil and lime juice. This is another, when it gets hot, this is perfect. We have a veggie quesadilla. It's mixed vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, the whole nine with cheese. I mean, what more could you ask for? It's cheese and vegetables. We've got an ahi tuna salad. So this is mixed greens. It's got feta cheese, onions, eggs, and strawberries with a grilled piece of ahi tuna on top, and it's served with a strawberry balsamic vinaigrette. This is awesome.
Let's talk a little bit about how you guys are involved in the community, though.
Hilliard actually does this really cool thing that we're included in this year, and they call it the DORA. It's a designated outdoor refreshment area. So they set up music, and people can walk the streets and drink and have fun and listen to music, and it extends to us, so they can come in, they can grab a drink, they can wander outside, they can listen to music. So it's really nice to be involved at the center of this community like that. It's awesome.
Give us some contact information where we can get in here in some hours and enjoy the patio and enjoy some of these great new dishes.
We're at 4121 Main Street in Old Hilliard. We're 614-529-1198, starlinerdiner.com, and our hours are all listed.
Well, if you love a great patio experience and even better beer, then Hofbrau Haus in Grandview is the place to come. Dennis told us all about their beer garden and all the fun they have during the summer. I feel like I'm in the middle of somewhere in Germany, maybe Munich, on a beautiful beer garden, but we're actually in Columbus, Ohio at Hofbrau Haus. Tell us about your lovely beer garden.
Well, as you can see, it seats over 300 people, and there's trees out here. Locust trees is what they are. We have umbrellas if you like to be in the shade, or if you want to be out in the sun, that's fine too. But it's very large and spacious. Along with a full-service bar, we have liquor, wine, and our fresh brewed beer if you like, as well as 2 big screen TVs if you'd like to watch sporting events. It's a great place to watch that.
Well, let's talk about what makes you unique, and one of the things is your beer. Tell us a little bit about the beer that you guys brew.
Well, the beer is all done from recipes from Munich, Germany, under the Reinheitsgebot, which is German purity law. It's been around for hundreds of years. So we might put flavorings in after the brew process, but during the brew process, it's only 4 ingredients: yeast, water, hops, and malt are the only things that are in the beer.
Well, the great thing out here is a more casual setting and a little bit quieter, which is really nice. Nice time to enjoy some delicious German fare. Let's talk about the food.
Yes, food. You can have schnitzel, sausages, which is typical German type food. We have Schweinehaxen, which is something to see when it comes out. But we also have burgers, salads, chicken, anything you can imagine. We have a nice full menu to satisfy anyone.
Fantastic. Well, how do we find out more about Hofbrau Haus so we can come out here and enjoy this wonderful beer garden?
Well, the best way to do it is go to Facebook and like our page, Hofbrau Haus Columbus, and all of our events are always put on there.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, just a short hop, skip, and a jump from Columbus is the historic Buxton Inn, and they have a great new summer menu. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to enjoy one of their cheesesteak sandwiches, and the food is just amazing here. They have 2 great patios. We talked to Juniper and learn more. You got a couple great patios here to talk about. Mm-hmm. And let's talk a little bit about the renovation and how Buxton Inn has come along, because this place, it really has went through a lot of changes since the last time I was here.
Yes, we have had the ownership now for over 2.5 years, and we've been busy renovating this whole time. We've made lots of improvements. We have 26 guest rooms, as well as event space, up to 150 people for weddings and all kinds of different gatherings. We're really proud of our new menu, so we're moving right along here at the Buxton.
There's some great new menu items on here. Some of these are in front of us. Tell us about that.
Okay, so we definitely still have stayed true to our kind of comfort specialties, like our seafood Chesapeake that the Inn is known for. But we're trying to develop some new items, especially for summer, that are a little bit lighter. We have a vegan dish here, which is our cauliflower steak and a farro kale salad. It's very tasty. And then the Mediterranean cob, lots of flavor going on. And then we have our quiche, which has been made the same way for over 30 years here. This is a great lunchtime favorite. And then our Buxton cheesesteak, shaved prime rib, very hearty sandwich, really delicious. So we're really proud of our new menu items.
What are your hours here, and when can people come in? Are you open for lunch every day? And
Yeah, so the only day we're closed is Mondays, but other than that, we do serve lunch Tuesday through Saturday from 11:30 to 3. Dinner is from 5 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday, and then we have a Sunday brunch buffet.
give us some contact information, and let's get some folks out here from Columbus to enjoy the historic Buxton Inn.
You can give us a call at 740-587-0001 or visit us on our website, buxtoninn.com.
Well, Patio Show wouldn't be complete without El Dorado, Scioto Downs, and the Brew Brothers. And we had an opportunity to stop by and check out two of the patios there. They just started live horse racing, and you can see that behind me, as well as the Brew Brothers patio. And a lot of things going on here. We talked to Donald Carano, and he told us more. We like to feature some of the best patios in Central Ohio, and this is certainly one of them. I know a lot going on here at Brew Brothers with summer coming on, so give us an idea what's happening here.
So our Brew Brothers restaurant opened up in October of 2015. We opened up with this patio, but we just recently covered it in the winter of the past year. For the summer, we'll be featuring live acoustic bands every Friday night from 6 to 8 in the month of June.
Tell us a little about the beers, what people are going to find here on the patio.
Our brewmaster, Ryan Torres, he's an Ohio native. He's won multiple awards throughout the country for his beer. We have a rotating selection of about 8 beers, anywhere from 6 to 8 beers, depending on the time of the year.
So it's a great time just to come out, play some of the machines, come over, have a beer, and enjoy yourself here, right?
Yeah, we got 2,200 of the hottest fantasy games in the market. We're always reaching out to our guests to see what kind of games we get on the floor. It's just a good place to be.
Well, I understand live racing just started, and what's the best place to see that from?
The best place to watch live racing would be our Budweiser Party Patio. It's the closest you can get to the track. We feature a concession stand down there. We have plenty of beer down there for people to drink, plenty of Budweiser beer, obviously. This is a good place to be.
So how often is live racing going on?
It is from May until September this year.
And it is a great time. I've come out for live racing, and that is fun.
Yeah, Tuesday through Saturday. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are matinee races, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday night races. Then we're racing the big holidays. We're racing this Monday for Memorial Day.
Well, Donald, anything else new happening here at El Dorado, Scioto Downs?
We're in the process of renovating our Vail Bar. It's in the center of our Racino floor. It features live bands every Friday and Saturday night, some of the hottest entertainment around, from about 9 until 1 in the morning every Friday and Saturday night.
Give us some contact information. Let's send some folks to come out and enjoy this.
You can check out our website at www.sciotodowns.com. Also, give us a call at 614-295-4700.
Well, of course, if you're looking for a great patio and you're in the Polaris area, you can't beat Bar Louie. We were here a couple years ago. It is better than ever. They got great brews on tap, some wonderful events coming up, and a great place to visit this Memorial Day. I sat out on the patio and learned more about Bar Louie from Scott. Well, let's talk a little bit about what you have coming up this season.
This season, obviously, patio season and everything like that. That's definitely our go-to, our moneymaker. Everybody loves our patio. We got all kinds of events. Our happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 7. It's the best bang for your buck you're going to get. We got actually coming up on Memorial Day weekend. We're doing a special for that Monday where you get a burger and a beer for $10.
What unique items do you have here?
Obviously, with us being a martini bar, we got any kind of martini that you would ever want. Whether you're a whiskey and scotch kind of guy or you're just a regular old dirty martini, we always had something to hit every flavor profile you're looking for.
The amount of tap handles that you have in there, so I'm assuming you got some craft beer.
Oh yeah, we got 30 taps on hand, so we pretty much got anything you're looking for on that accord too. A lot of local breweries and a lot of the staples that everyone always is expecting. So definitely a lot of choices, and any kind of beer you could dream of, we got for you.
What do you think makes Bar Louie so great? I mean, this has been around Columbus for a long time. I know you had the Easton location, and this one's been here for a couple of years now.
Yep.
What do you think is the big attraction of Bar Louie?
I think really it's the people, it's the guests that come in, it's the staff that we have. We create relationships, and the foundation of Bar Louie has always been being local. Even though we are all over the country now, we're very much a small-time bar, and that's kind of what we like to hold our fame to. Is it's kind of like your hole-in-the-wall bar, but we're not. We're that really nice bar that you go to, and you still have friends, and everybody's your friends here. Kind of like Cheers.
Give us some contact information and tell us how we can get out here and enjoy some of this.
Phone number for us is 614-468-9410. You can get online and check us out at barlouie.com or follow us on Facebook at Bar Louie Polaris, and you can say hi to us there.
We had a chance to stop by Bottoms Up Bar and Grill. This is a place that they call a high-class dive bar, but believe me, they got a lot of great activities, a lot of events, and some really good bar food. We had an opportunity to talk to Lori and Jessica and learn more. Let's talk a little bit about what people are going to find here.
Well, what they're going to find is entertainment-wise, on Tuesday evenings, we do our open mic night. On Wednesday nights, we have our steak and bison steak night, along with our Queen of Hearts. Thursdays, we do karaoke, and we do our volleyball leagues. And Friday, we do karaoke as well. On Saturdays, we usually do a DJ, or we always have live entertainment. And Sunday evenings, we also do karaoke. But there's always open volleyball whenever you want to play.
Well, Jessica, talk about the craft beer thing.
Oh, so we actually have pulled in a lot of new craft beers. It seems to be what the people are liking these days. We just got Brewdog in, and we have Elvis Juice on tap, and we have Brewdog Punk cans, which is IPA, and then we also have some Rheingeist beers here, which is IPAs. We carry Bell's Oberon. We have some CBC beers on draft, and also we have your domestics because some people just can't steer away from those domestics.
Lori, turning to you, let's talk a little bit about the food, because that's what everybody comes out for, the beer and the food and the drinks.
And the hot women that we have here as well.
And the hot women you have here. Yeah, okay, we get those. Yeah.
Yes, our food's really great. We have, like, on Wednesday nights, our steak night and bison night. So it's $10.99 or $13.99. So you'll get a steak, potato, garlic bread, and a domestic draft. We also have chicken wings, burgers, nachos, your random, just kind of good bar food.
Well, Lori, tell us about some of the events and how we find you.
Yes, you can always find us at bottomsupcolumbus.com. Check our Facebook because there's always events going on. And we're also located right off 4223 Roberts Road in the Hilliard area. Everyone's welcome. I call it a high-class dive bar. Cheers, we know your name. Everyone will know your name. And this June 2nd, we'll have midget wrestling, what we're famous for.
Well, summer is the perfect time to travel, and Bob Evans Restaurants is rolling out a new summer menu. Perfect before or after your road trips. Matt told us more about the summer menu and how you can enjoy the Ohio way. Can't believe it's finally summer. The weather is getting nice. And we're talking about a summer menu as well as the Pick 2. And that is one of my favorite things to order at lunchtime. Tell us about the Pick 2.
Well, the Pick 2 is something we have every day on the menu that you can choose and customize the way you want with any soup, salad, or sandwich. We are introducing a new sandwich this summer, which is a turkey deli sandwich, which just is perfect for the summer. Light flair, we can match with any soup or salad.
The summer menu is on a roll, and you guys have themed it the road trip?
We have themed it the road trip, so just perfect for Memorial Day, just as the summertime is. And as you said, everyone is over the winter. It's been a long winter, so perfect for the summer. Ohio, which is the Ohio way, which is born and raised. Just as you're going on your road trips throughout the summer, Bob Evans wants to be there morning or night. So we're doing a couple different things. One is strawberries are back, which are perfect for the season. You can't have the farm with strawberries with our supreme pie, as well as we have our new chicken, our honey roasted herb chicken that comes out that's roasted, as well as our fried chicken you can get any day starting at $6.99.
Well, every summer we travel everywhere with Out and About Columbus, and we're always stopping at a Bob Evans.
Yep.
The perfect place to stop when you're out on a road trip.
So, as Bob Evans is part of your family traditions, we want to be even more of a part throughout the summer, right? So starting into your day, start your road trip either with breakfast with Rise and Shine or a special breakfast for $4.99, or even for dinner with our new chickens. We want to be along the road trip beginning and end all the way through your summertime period.
Tell us how we can find out more information about Bob Evans Restaurants.
You can always go to bobevans.com. To find any location along your road trip. You can always call a local one or even our Facebook or through our email.
Fantastic. Again, thank you so much for having us out to Bob Evans Restaurants.
You have a great summer.
We know people travel from all over the United States just to come in and enjoy one of these fried bologna sandwiches. Well, we were here. Some people from Indiana was actually visiting. And not only is the bologna great, but take a look at this case. That's fresh cream pie. It is absolutely amazing. We had an opportunity to talk to Rick and Bernie and learn more about the history of GNR and what's on the menu here. So what's a little bit of the history?
Well, the GNR was started in June of 1962. GNR stands for George and Roy. George Jake and Roy Klingle. Now, Roy only lasted about a year and a half. He went back to full-time farming. George and his wife, Jan, ran up till November 1st of 85. In fact, that's when my wife and I bought it with another couple. So we've had it since November 1st of 85.
Well, Rich, good to have you on Out About Columbus. Now, you're the manager of GNR, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about the menu here. What are people going to find that haven't been here?
Well, obviously, we're going to talk about the bologna, world-famous bologna sandwich. You know, it's about a half-inch thick piece of bologna. Comes with white Monterey Jack cheese, sweet pickle, and onion, and that's about 90% of our guests order that way.
Did they start out with the bologna sandwiches that way, or is it something that just came in later?
Absolutely. I don't believe this was the first location that sold the bologna, but we soon adopted it and took it as our own.
You know, I couldn't help but notice when I walked in those desserts over in the case. Let's talk a little bit about those for a minute.
Well, that's our world-famous cream pies, and it's amazing how many people come just to eat the cream pies, and my sister-in-law, who runs the Dayside, makes all of them. She's the only one that touches them and makes them, and people come from miles around just to have those as well.
Give us some contact information where we can find GNR.
GNR is located in Waldo, Ohio. It's located right off of 23, about 30 minutes north of Columbus.
You got a website?
GANDRTavern.com.
And I assume we can find you on Facebook?
Yes, that is GNR Tavern on Facebook.
Well, you may have seen this on television elsewhere, but now it's right here in Columbus, and you can get rolled ice cream at Freestyle Ice Cream in Upper Arlington. Luke told us the process of making rolled ice cream and about some of the other products they offer. I want you to tell everybody what is rolled ice cream, because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, we get that a lot. A lot of the times people will come in and will say, like, is this your first time? Have you ever been here before? Because it does kind of need an explanation. Originally, it originated in Thailand. And they would have these street carts with just one of these little pans we have on the background. It's these frozen plates. You have a liquid base. You spread it out. We can mix in ingredients by chopping them up in the base. And then you roll it up once it gets frozen enough. And it ends in these nice little rolls that you just stack in a cup. So.
Yeah, and it's very delicious. But it's not just ice cream. It's actually everything is homemade, correct?
Right, correct. Yeah, so we make everything here. And that, to me, is really what sets it apart.
So you have the base, and then you actually add other ingredients. Tell us about how that works.
So we have a big list of toppings. That's everything that we can put in the ice cream. So we just lay it in the center of the base that we pour onto the frozen pan. And then we have these little spatulas that we chop up. And then once it gets to an even consistency, it'll be like a frozen little ice cream ball that's not all the way done yet. And so at that point, we can spread it out. And then the base of the ice cream becomes a new flavor because of what's mixed in.
Well, tell us how we can find you and find more about Freestyle Ice Cream.
Yeah, so we're have a digital presence. We have Freestyle Ice Cream on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We have the website freestyleicecream.com, and you can find us right off Lane Avenue. You just turn right next to Bed Bath & Beyond, and we're right down the corner.